I missed you. How you been? Happy Hump Day.
Happy Hump Day, you guys. We're going to be joined by our DJ Stiletto in just a moment because she's still going to come through and get y'all that mix. In the meantime, make sure you're tuned into us right here on our Studio 202 DC page. Make sure you're listening to us on iHeartRadio, following us on Instagram at illustrate_radio, checking us out on YouTube. It's no excuse. We should be in your face every Wednesday, 9 to 10 p.m. Get used to it. My sis got them pink lips. I'm rocking the pink lips for y'all today. This is what we doing today. What we doing today. And we got a guest in the building, you guys. Awesome comedian out of Philly, Buzz Taylor. What's up, Buzz?
How you doing?
Gang.
Man, thank you for joining Illustrate.
I'm not really. It's a delay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know. It takes a second to get used to.
Yes, we have learned to be patient here on Illustrate. So you can just tell everybody, I guess, how they can follow you and stuff. We want to get that piece out the way real quick.
Well, thank you all so much for having me. My name is Buzz Taylor, BUHZZTAYLOR comedy on Instagram. Buzz Taylor comedy on Instagram. If y'all want to follow me, one half of the Difference of Opinion morning show. We're 92 episodes in, on our way to our 100th episode to finish off season 1. Me and my brother, cousin Paul. So I'm a stand-up comedian, full-time father, and 100% businessman.
100% makes that like business that. Do what it do. Yes. So go ahead and jump right into my love and you guys. So today's love and is love and get your paper. What put me in mind of this is lately, guys, through this pandemic, I have been doing so much consulting. And it's always been one of those things that I feel like I'm supposed to pour into people. And I believe in pouring into people who pour into me. So if any comedian has ever been on my show, ever shared any of my platforms, I'm always going to say yes. You know what I mean? If you need me to promo something, you need me to do something, I'm going to do it. But for the people who are coming into my space now, with like, yo, T-Gray, let me pick your brain on this. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you that. And I'm giving a game. I'm giving a game. And I feel like I'm giving game because people get game to me. But it's done. Okay? That's it. 2020. That's it. Really? No more free game for y'all. Okay? No more free. T-Gray is officially charging $100 an hour. I would love to charge y'all more, but it has been a pandemic, so we're going to call that my blessing, my gift to you. But if you are reaching out to me to help build your brand, to help learn how to monetize, to learn how to make these promo videos, to whatever. If you just want me to do it and you don't want to do it yourself, it's all good, but guess what? I'm charging you niggas now, okay? No more freebies. Yep. No more giving game. And no more. And I didn't even want to get to this point, you guys. I didn't even want to be this kind of person, but let me tell y'all what made me this kind of person. I didn't want to be this kind of person. This dude hit me up, asked me a question. I thought it was going to be a fruitful situation for everybody, but it ended up not being. But what I ended up doing was giving him $100 worth of game. And shout out to Wallow and Gilly the Kid, because the $1 million worth of game, it ain't no joke. I gave him $100 worth of game and I was mad. So that's it. I'm done. No more free game. Okay, I love y'all from a distance. I want y'all to learn how to build these things on your own. Don't ask me, and if you ask me, please pay your invoice. I want my money up front. Yeah, I want money up front. So
I was going to tell you that Sometimes giving you the free game actually lets you know that you have a gift that's worth favoring. So like at the same time, while you giving out free game, you're also curating your own power and, you know, your own possession at the same time. So it's cool. I'm glad you like, okay, well, I'm good now. I'm at that point and now it's time to move forward. But you got to get experience before you can actually say, you know, you're going to be a gift to the gander. You know what I'm saying? So I respect you.
Right.
Kudos. Wait, look, damn, I was hoping that I could have got in before you started.
I'm just saying, you know, I'll try you in on a couple of things. You know what I'm saying? My co-host, you know,
Before you
have whatever y'all
Yeah.
Yo,
No, I
but
didn't hear
you
what you
I looked
ain't
that
get
way
no
too.
chance to
Dang.
bring it through.
All right, so this is what we're gonna do because I'm gonna show you how to make sure like this is the trick. It's gonna be like a little screen at the bottom, right? And as you're looking at that screen, that is you talking, but it's not coming up live. So you have to kind of like look at both. So that way you know whether it's delayed or not.
Here
So I gotta
thinking
look
you
Cool?
just get
at the little one.
So the one that's on the screen, the one that's on your screen, like the bigger one, is the one where it's actually showing up as where, you know, it's delayed. That's the one that's delayed. But the one that is actually live is the one that's the smaller screen at the bottom. So you kind of have to look at both.
Okay.
I'm gonna help you out. That's what we're here for.
We want to jump into your Just My Luck after we get that mix from DJ Stiletto, because I don't want to miss any part of this Spit That Ish show. It's so much stuff going on, you guys, right now in entertainment, in the industry, and we need to tackle some of these things. So first things first, we're gonna hop into these versus battles because I feel like these versus battles be taking us on this roller coaster ride. First, you got a good battle, bad battle. You want to battle, you ain't gonna battle. People want to throw their name in the hat. People feel like they belong. So Too Short and E40, Mr. Sprinkle Me, man, is about to have a versus battle. It's going to be the last versus battle in 2020, and I think that's a good matchup for their era, for the area that they represent. Yo, I think that's a good matchup. Buzz, who you got on Too Short and E40? Who you think is taking the crown?
E40.
Sprinkle me, man. Sprinkle me, man.
So E40.
I respect
I don't know. You said you respect Too Short?
Go ahead. Go ahead,
Yeah, I
Leslie.
respect Too Short, but like I feel like E40, he like a cultivator of like it's just like in it more than anything, he's relevant today. It's not saying Too Short is not, but as far as the youngins and everything, like E40 still is active. He's still dropping songs, still dropping bombs. So I just feel like being able to relate to the younger demographic as well as the older demographic, I don't think Too Short has been able to crossover like that. So I just feel like E40 got the upper hand because I feel like Too Short gonna have all the old heads, but E40 gonna have both.
A whole demographic. Okay. The thing is, I'm just like, how many people know E40 songs? Like actually know them? You know, like Too Short, even though he may not be relevant today, he's still been sampled a lot. Go ahead.
I was just raising my hand saying I know a lot of E40 records, but yeah, I think them, like I said, age plays a big part into who knows what, to be honest. So if we talking like 25 plus, 30 plus, I think they gonna know Too Short records, but I don't know if 30 and under and 25 and under will know Too Short records. You feel me?
Yeah,
so
I just know that when it comes to
that plays a negative role.
Yeah. I think it could be balanced though. I think it would be both because honestly, I know a lot of people probably know E40 records, but I'm sitting here trying to remember at least like a good top 5, and I can't. because maybe he just wasn't in my genre at the time. But Too Short, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't know a top 5 Too Short. I only know like 2 of them.
I would say just for him sampling. Point.
Too Short might be coming with something. Last week, you guys, we were talking to Kevin Slow Jam James, and he just said Too Short was just in the studio with Snoop, so we don't know. Something might be about to pop off. It might be something good. You guys, but keeping in the vein with this versus battles, let me tell y'all, the game said he's only going to battle 50 Cent. And if I was to put somebody in the ring with 50 Cent, I think the game is a viable opponent. I think he is. What do you all think about the game and 50 Cent on the verses? Do you think they can go song for song? Do you think the game got 20 songs to go?
Yeah. As far as like for the younger, because I mean, I don't know about 20 songs. I'm trying to think. Hold on, wait. Now that I'm thinking, I'm like, I don't know about 20 songs. I know about a good 7.
No, it's not.
No, 50 Cent got hit. 50 Cent is still very relevant. It's just one song that you can literally think about. 50 Cent has done records with a lot of different people who are very controversial at the same time as well. He's still producing. He's still making movies. Everybody knows who he is. He's still very relevant in today's culture, like he was just presenting that argument with E40 and Too Short. To be honest,
let's just be real.
Yeah.
Oh, the connection's bad. We can't hear you, Buhzzie.
We can't hear you. We can't hear you.
Oh no, the connection's bad.
And while we get that together, maybe you might want to like and this happens to me. So oh, we hear you now. I think we hear you now. You're back. Are you back? Are you back? Good.
No.
Good. Yeah.
What about?
There you go. Okay, it's the internet. It's the internet service. Turn your Wi-Fi off on your phone.
If something's not coming through, you guys. But we're going to keep it moving, and we're not going to stop the show because I got to get to this next subject. So, your girl K. Michelle is suing rapper Maino for saying that her girl sings. Oh my God. So,
hey, you don't have to have sex with someone. Can I do Go ahead. I was about to say you don't have to have. She made a point. I'm gonna make you make the point first, and then I'm gonna piggyback. I'm sorry.
I already know what you're gonna say. Because old girl saying how it's fake. You haven't had sex. Real talk. If you don't stink, we can smell it outside your clothes. Ain't nobody gotta have sex with you for us to know that your stuff stink. Like that's reality. But let me dial back for a second because first off, I feel like I've heard this before. Now I don't know if this is a new story, but I feel like me and my producer was talking earlier. Like I feel like people been saying K. Michelle box thing. I feel like that's like that's just basic knowledge now. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You said what?
She might need to turn vegan.
She might need to turn vegan. She might need to drink some more water. She might need some of them yoni eggs. She might just need to go to the doctor. I mean, let's just be real about this. You might just need to go to the doctor.
Well, she needs
I was about to say, because I don't want her to try to sue Illustrate, because she petty. So these are not the views of Illustrate Radio. These are the views of the individual co-hosts. This does not have any reflection on the show whatsoever, or production, or Studio 202, or anybody else that we are associated with. Thank you with your petty ass. Girl, if you don't get your petty pussy and move that shit to the left, oh, petty pussy ass.
I see you was trying to chime in. What do you think about K Michelle and the funky box you got?
I mean, like, what do you mean? You got to be more elaborate about your question. Like, what we talking about? About what you mean? What I think about it? If she got a funky, I think it's thing.
K Michelle is suing the rapper Maino for saying that her box thing. So, she's claiming, is no basis for his remarks because they've never slept together. And apparently Maino is mad, like he big mad, because he said this B can just go suck his D. Like he don't care in the lawsuit. And I don't even know what even sparked it. I just remember that this is not the first time that I've heard of her having that issue, or a mainstream rapper, or even not mainstream, because Maino isn't mainstream anymore, or a rapper saying, this, that, and the third about this shit. But here's the thing, okay? You guys know I do sex talk. You guys know that this is my realm right here. If you're female, and this is just real talk, if you know you have a legitimate issue with bacterial vaginosis, odor, itching, discharge, whatever the case may be, like, you should not be too high and mighty to go get that corrected. There was another comedian, I can't remember who was making a joke about why the WAP don't stink until after 12 strokes. Like, this bacteria that can be inside of you, like, sits way up in there. And you can be in the process and banging and not know. But as a female, I feel like we know. As a female, if something's not right, I think that we know. And I think it's crazy to not be on top of that. I don't know if you need to follow the Erykah Badu plan. I don't know if you need Plan B, but I don't know. Right. I don't know if you need to steam that girl. But whatever the case may be, I think that's something you need to go ahead and take care of. That's something you need to handle. And I think it's immature of Maino, whether he knows she stink or not, to put on blast. Post this to the side. You know what I'm saying? If Maino, let's say Maino not circumcised, he pull that skin back and it's like, I'm not gonna post that. I'm gonna pull you to the side.
I don't like those female traits. I don't like those female traits in a man. I think he definitely should have put it to the side. And then also too, like, even when you have sex after 12 strokes, I know some people, and I'm not going to say who, but they don't like condoms. Condoms make them itch, or also can create a smell as well. So, and then people's, language may not also be cohesive at the same time. So, you know what I'm saying? That you got to be aware of that. Body chemistry is a thing. And you can literally have something with someone else that you will not have with that other person, and that includes body odors and tingling sensations afterwards. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to be aware and make sure you take care of that. But what you about to say to us, Buzz? Though, you was about to say, I feel like you was about to drop a jewel, some coochie jewel or something. You know?
For one, I feel like that's a sucker move to speak on a female vagina, even if you been in it or not. Like, you corny for that. Like, that's some corny ass shit in my opinion. I just think that's a nut nigga move. And now you getting a female response from a female action. So it's like you out here blasting females' vagina. For what reason, I don't really know. Somebody still to this day was probably gonna have to explain to me why you even got on this topic, and being a public figure. How do you get on this topic in public? You know what I'm saying? So and protect black women, man. That's just what it's about. Protect black women, yo. Like, he ain't on no protect black women type time. So I just don't understand why this was news in the first place. Why is a black woman's vagina news? We don't talk about the millions of stinky white vagina that be out here that these white countrymen be singing about. You know what I'm saying? So we don't need to do that, man. No, I just think it's bad form. And the Buhzzie brand supports everything I'm talking about. Maino, watch your mouth when it comes to the black queens, because that's sad. We don't need to do that.
Oh, you know what? Let me tell you. You gave me a little hell. Hold on, wait. Shout out to you, Black King, for defending us, because I love that. That right there. let me kiss you through the screen again. Thank you. We appreciate that because at the same we need our black men to stand up for us, okay? Against all odds and vice versa. And the same way you have our backs, the same way you have our backs, and that means we will have yours. And this is how we start. It's not going tit for tat. It's not saying, man, fuck you, bitch. He should have been like, you know what? As a man, I apologize. I shouldn't even have said that. That was actually some loose talk. And I'm going to take accountability because that could have been a learning experience for so many other disrespectful as rap people or whoever is in the culture, period. That would have been a perfect moment to actually say, you know what, let me share some love on that. So I appreciate you for that. Thank you. I think that comes from all levels when we say that.
T. Gray spoke on it. You should have put her to the side. If you know her, if you don't know her, you could, you know what I mean? Pull Shorty to the side, like, yo, Shorty, your box smell like it's a wet box outside in the rain. Like, you got to do something about it. And then, like, and then she'll be able to respond, like, no, that's not my box. Thinking
been able to receive
it's or whatever. It's the asparagus, whatever she can defend herself. But at least she know that people talking about the stinky box, and he could be a real man and be like, ooh. Tell her to her face. That's what I'd have did. I'd have told her. I'd have DM'd her straight up with some stinky emojis. Like, listen, that's what I heard.
What about some poop emojis?
I heard it.
At least I would have put it in her ear. Like, listen, shorty. Like, you know, you might gotta get some. You might gotta get some noni stuff or the yoni or whatever they do. The onis. What they say? How they call it? So delete that from Steam Sis. Shout out to Steam Sis, the Philly vagina brand. Shout out to Steam Sis here in Philly. It's a product called Delete That. Delete that. You need to delete that.
Yes, no doubt. Let's get into some other music news, you guys. So JAYZ is always doing something amazing, and of course, going out of 2020 into 2021, he's given us a gift again. JAYZ is launching Roc Lit 101, and so this is going to be a collection of books. Some of the authors include Lil Uzi Vert, Meek Mill, and Fat Joe. I'm interested in seeing what these brothers have to say. So this is a new literary partnership that he has with Random House. The first wave of the releases are to be expected in the summer of 2021. They're going to be talking about music, sports, pop culture, activism, art. And so the books are going to really, really dive in, but then be, again, told from certain people's perspective and what they're going to be doing. So Lil Uzi Vert, who you guys know is super eccentric, he's going to be penning an illustrated fantasy fiction book. So it's going to be very, very different. We're definitely going to be seeing a different side of these rappers. We're definitely going to be seeing what their psyche is a little bit more like and who they are as people, as opposed to entertainers through this literary work. So I'm here for it. I'm definitely here for it. What do you think about this, Lucky?
Yeah, I'm here for it too. I'm very proud of Jay. He's always doing something that's unique. I think this is about to be like the BET for I guess literary culture. Let me get my words right first, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking proper. But anyway, so I'm super excited to see, especially what Mill has to say. I hope he's doing more like autobiography of his experience. I think having these voices in this type of platform for us is a beautiful thing. And I just hope that we're also, you know, it's open to other artists and people who are not so high up and known, and, you know, he's making it welcome kind of for everybody, and also helping them with publishing deals and stuff like that. So this is a really, 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 really super dope thing. He's always doing something for the culture and also making sure that we can maximize off of all of these things that they're doing, because they have all this stuff and we're using these things every day, like Amazon and Apple when it comes to audiobooks and stuff like that. So now we have another app that we can download and support that is ours. So hopefully you'll offer some shares in that too. JAYZ, I'm looking for that. we need the company to open up.
So let me tell you all, first off, one of my favorite rappers is 2 Chainz. And He's not my favorite because he's been in the game long or because I feel like he rapped the best. He's one of my favorites just because I feel like 2 Chainz is just cool as fuck. Like, I don't think there's anybody cooler than 2 Chainz. Just in the way he manages his regular life and how he deals with his family, his mom. Like, he's just cool. But 2 Chainz is doing something really, really amazing, you guys. He just launched a YouTube series, the Moneymaker Fund, and it's going to be awarding $55,000 to Black entrepreneurs. So not only is he just a dope dude, but he's also putting back into people, putting back into Black entrepreneurs and helping to build Black business. So the Moneymaker Fund consists of 5 episodes, you guys. It's going to be airing from Monday, December 14th through December 18th. And it's going to be featuring HBCU students and alumni pitching their businesses to 2 Chainz. So this is almost like, what's the show, you guys? The Shark. It's similar to that, but just for us. Yes, it's just like a Shark Tank, but just for us. So I'm excited about that. Just the possibility that's going to be there for just Black entrepreneurs. The fact that these people do come from HBCUs, and I feel like sometimes we genuinely get overlooked. Even if you do take a show like Shark Tank, it's not often that you see our faces on that show. It's just the reality of it. It's not often that you see our faces. And if you see our faces, it's not a face of an HBCU grad. That's just real talk. Not taking anything away from it because they do fantastic things for people. But I think this is awesome. I think that 2 Chainz is fantastic for just bringing about this different type of platform and just really, really showcasing, hey, this melanin magic that we got going on. But look, you guys, it is 9:40. My DJ been in the building for 10 minutes and I ain't heard no music yet. Okay,
and we like let's get to
it. We're going to get a mix from DJ Stiletto. We're going to come back and get Lucky's Just My Luck. We're going to kick it a little bit more, wrap it up some more with Buzz Taylor out of Philly. You guys don't go nowhere. Make sure you are following us at Illustrate Radio. Make sure you are listening to us on iHeartRadio. Make sure you don't leave this. We will still be right here, Studio 202 DC page, streaming live to you on Facebook. Stiletto about to hit that ass. We be back. Don't go nowhere.
Check. Illustrate Radio. What's up, T Grit? What's up, Lucky? We got all of our special guests in the building. You already know what it is. I'm coming straight from work. You see, I got my clothes on, but I ain't even going front. You know, I had to make this money. It's Christmas time, so we're going to start it off like this because I've been in the rain all day in the snow. It's a real quick mix. Y'all stay safe out there. I'm DJ Stiletto. You know what it is. Back to you, ladies. Let's get it.
Better. I needed every bit of that. I feel like
yes, I did too.
You took me through my whole 2001 right there.
She was giving us a little bit of a Verzuz feel, you know what I'm saying?
Yes. So we are back, you guys, here on Illustrate Radio. I'm T Gray. The pretty girl with the pink lips is Lucky. My dope ass DJ in the bottom is Stiletto. We got an awesome guest in the building tonight, Buzz Taylor, comedian out of Philly, also host on Difference of Opinion morning show. Comes on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on IG. Make sure you follow him at Buzz Taylor Comedy, Buhzz Taylor Comedy. Make sure you follow his co-host at Cousin Paul, Double Z Cousin Paul, to catch them every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Super dope show.
We got a cameo. We got to do a cameo. Say hi to his camera.
Before we get about this show, because they got an awesome milestone coming up following this pandemic, we're going to go ahead and get with Lucky so she can give us the Just My Luck.
So just my luck is luck and let go and love at the same time. And y'all all know that I'm all about healing and processing and how to deal with things. But I was talking to a really great friend of mine this past weekend, and it kind of hit home in a lot of places. And I feel like we all need to know how to process and move on with pain, and also how to make it pleasurable too, because sometimes having pain gives you perspective, and it also makes you a better person in the end as well. But it's also knowing when to deal with those things that are at our core. Oftentimes we skip over a lot of things that could actually have a detrimental effect on how we love, how we receive success, how we deal with heartbreak. So talking about those things that may have affected you, and you may not even know sometimes that it have, but I just want people to kind of learn how to process and deal with those things and know that being hurt is not the end of your happiness. It's actually sometimes the beginning, but you just have to know how to deal with it. So that is it for me and just my luck, because honestly, I was truly winging it. But I did recall that conversation, and someone on my live kind of brought it to my attention that talking about those types of things actually are very healing. And so, yeah, I'm all about helping and healing, but being patient enough as well. Patience and time is two different things. And dealing with heartbreak takes both time and patience. Sometimes we rush into things. We rush into relationships. We rush into business deals when we're hurting and not really processing that pain. And then next thing you know, we're causing ourselves a whole bunch of other shit because we just rushed. And we did not take the time to build something with someone that was genuine, to build a genuine connection, to actually have that chemistry, because chemistry matters, especially in business as well. I don't think we don't really stress that enough. You just feel like, okay, maybe this person has a strength that I don't have. But if that chemistry is not there, that strength and that weakness will never be matched up in a sense where I'm helping you grow and I'm helping you build, because not everybody blends, and that is okay. But we have to know when to move the fuck on, let's love, and let the fuck go. Because it's okay to love from a distance. I may not have the patience or the tolerance to deal with certain things, but we have to give ourselves time to be aware of those things. So yeah, shout out to my y'all make sure if y'all don't have a therapist or if y'all need one, go look one up. It is okay to be Black with a therapist. Yeah. We need to talk to somebody. Yes, sometimes we can't talk to our dysfunctional ass family members either. So yes, deal with that shit. Get a therapist. I got one. Well, I used to have one. I don't have one now, but I used to. You know what I'm saying? So get it. Deal with it. What are your thoughts though, Bud? I see you nodding your head over there like, what you done did? You done rushed into some things too and then learned the lesson in the end. I'm sure we all have, you know what I'm saying?
I'm old as hell, right? So I've been through a whole lot, you feel me? So it's I just like to hear you speak about, or I like to hear anybody speak about healing, you know what I'm saying? Because it's people that still walk around with untreated trauma because they don't know how to heal, and rushing to one fix after another fix, you know, or even occupying your time with things to cope with
feel the void.
You not treating your trauma, you know what I mean? A lot of people engulf themselves in work and stuff like that. So yeah, you can rush into bad business deals and a bunch of bad things. I don't trust nothing that come quick, to be honest. I really got I second guess the stuff that come fast, to be honest. Like if it come too quick, I'm looking at it I'm like, man, where did this $1,000 come from, man? I don't even know if I want this. That came too fast. I just appreciate things that mature and grow, you know what I mean, from like the rooted level. So I feel I've grown to enjoy those parts of life, and coincidentally it coincides with being patient and growing and stuff like that. So I'm lucky to have figured it out.
Like I was telling, like we was talking about. Yeah, like we're talking about with T. Gray, growth. Sometimes that going through that rigmarole and those trials and tribulations actually help bring out something that's a beautiful thing. So I love the fact that we need to learn to appreciate the trauma and deal with it move on from it and grow from that as well. So yeah, shout out to you. Thank you for that.
Beauty to everything, man.
No doubt, no doubt. So because Buzz is on this show with all ladies, a birdie told me he was going to always agree with the ladies, and that works. But normally you guys on his morning show, difference of opinion, it's called that for a reason, because him and his co-host always do add different perspectives, see things that totally different.
I speak on that because I don't really agree with that too much. On earlier, he spoke on that. I ain't even really.
We're talking about.
I don't mind agreeing, but I think he was spinning it because I call him misogynistic. So I just think he's anti-lady a lot of times. So it's not really me agreeing with the ladies. I just think he be on some fuck shit. So that's his way of saying Buzz gonna agree with the ladies and all that shit. So I just wanted to, I couldn't speak to it on the show without outing him in front of everybody. So
you just took it. Okay.
Yeah, I took it because it's not a bad place to be. I don't care. But like, you know, he try to say that in a bad way. I'm like, bro, you tripping. Like I look at that as a
he throw a little shade, a little salt.
They tried it twice earlier today. They said, somebody called me lovely. They wanted me to respond in a bad way. Like, what do you mean? She just said I was lovely. Like, why would I? You know what I'm saying? They want me to be more gangster than I am.
That's real talk.
They want me to be more gangster than I am. I'm like, damn. Yeah, so I just thought it was funny.
Difference of opinion comes on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern time. You guys are coming up on your 100th episode, but how does that feel to build your show up to that point?
I'm excited, man. I'm excited for the future. Because me personally, I'm at a point where I can do whatever I want when I want to do it. So when the pandemic hit and Paulie brought the idea of doing something with them on a long-term basis, I don't never really know what that means in this industry. You know what I mean? Because like-minded people, they get together, but people are like, people got ADD when they grinding, right? So it's like, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna try this, I'm gonna try this, I'm gonna try this, I'm gonna try that, right? And I don't really want to jump in nobody's space when they still trying to figure out what they want to do. So for us to be on our 93rd episode on Friday, from consistent weeks, it's over 30 weeks of consistent content, and for people to tune in and pay attention to us it means a lot, because I'm a person that feels as though my voice should be heard, or I attempt for my voice to be heard in all areas of, you know what I mean? I call it beating up the little guy. I try to speak for the little guy. So I try to be very vocal all the time about shit that I feel comfortable. That I feel confident in. I'm always comfortable. But like, as far as like places where people don't talk a lot about, I try to create those conversations in, because I just feel like communication is the key to life. And the fact that we have a platform where people feel free to communicate and talk about any topic is all I care about. And I'm excited about that. Sorry to be long-winded.
That's awesome. Where your ring at?
Oh, he got a girl.
I knew it. I was like, yo, it's no way. It is no way. Shout out to your girl. Hey, girl. I was like, shout out to your girl.
I feel like I know her.
Yeah, let's attach that to him. Make sure I know we got 7 million.
You know what?
I was about to say, I know we got 7 million. Sam and Buzz, make sure y'all please.
That's a beautiful thing. Yeah.
We got a lot of more coming for y'all 2021. So Sam and Buzz couples page. Make sure y'all tune into that. It's possibly turned into a podcast in 2021 as well. But the content we have, we low-key filmed a documentary, low-key, because we film everything we do as far as adventures go. So the Sam and Buzz page 2021 have a lot of content for you guys to watch. You know, it's about communication with us, so you get to watch communicate real time.
We might need to have y'all on once y'all get that up and running too.
I'm supposed to be, hopefully we get to do a national show with Gray.
Yeah,
Gray was great talking about put in the sex seat. She wants to
we are. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it, yeah. And I can't wait. You know, just as far as internet couples go, you know, sometimes you have couples that were put together by, you know, by media. And then you have couples who are legit, you know what I mean? And not about the bull, and it's not a lot of fluff, and it's not a lot of
right.
You know what I mean? It's not scripted. And so that's one thing that I really, really appreciate about them too. First of all, just in this process of becoming a fan of their show and listen to the morning show, like Sam is super supportive. And not all the time do you see that. Sometimes you see support because this is what the gain is. Like she's supportive because she just a down ass. You know what I'm saying? Like
let me record this. We need this for record. Yes, Sam. We love you, Sam.
Just about them together, like how their delivery is always very refreshing. So I definitely look forward to everything that's going to come from you guys. I know it's going to be funny. I know it's going to be entertaining. Buzz got perspective and gems coming out his ass. Y'all feel me? It's going to be dope. So you all make sure that you follow my guest today at Buhzz Taylor Comedy. Make sure you follow the both of them too at Sam and Buzz. Make sure that you check us out, you guys. We'll be right here every single Wednesday, 9 to 10 p.m., streaming live to the Studio 202 Facebook page. Make sure you're checking us out on iHeartRadio. Make sure you're checking us out on YouTube. Make sure you're following us on Instagram at illustrate_radio. Make sure you're following my DJ at DJ Stiletto with a Y. Number one. Make sure you also check me out. Okay, you guys, I got 20 platforms. I'm bringing everybody and their mama on every single one. We're going to have fun all 2021. I don't care what show I'm on. I don't care where you see me at. But you can make sure you start at the love below _sex talk with T Gray. Media page coming soon. It's going to be the T Gray, so y'all can see how amazing I am. And now it's Lucky's turn.
Shit, yeah, that's a hollow photo. Yes. Okay, so first and foremost, I'm so proud because Scentsy Sweet is now offering some awesome new products. So I want to shout out my company, Scentsy Sweet, and that is SENSISUITE. We got your tinctures, your CBD drops, we got your rubs and your body stuff. If you aching, you got anxiety, you need any of those things, you need the drops on the tongues, you know, we got you. We got the smoothies now. We got the detox waters, and soon, men, we got something for y'all coming too. So I am happy about that. Yay! And I will and I will also make sure y'all know what stores y'all can pick that up from, because I actually have a store, and that would be in National Harbor, Brackish Waters. Shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all for accepting my product. So yes, we are in there. Woo! Okay, so now y'all can Thank you. I'll be back. Thank you. So yes, we are on the way, and Magical AF Podcast is also going to be doing some great things because T Gray is going to help me, y'all, and she's going to agree on air to do so. Yay! And I cannot wait to get it. I got my $100. I'm gonna pay because you know what I'm saying. Your info, whatever you want. Okay, cool. But yeah, y'all make sure
I need a discount too for some consulting, yo. Yeah, I'm a marketing guy, but I can always use refreshment. I can always use refreshment. You know what I'm saying? I just need a color people discount across all platforms, across everything. Like they got taxes that go to white people. Like taxes go to white people. I just feel
sort of like in Jamaica, we got an American.
That's what I'm saying. White people should pay us an extra, and we should take off the price. Like so, for instance, if it's 15%, white people pay 15% over, and then we take 15% off. It's like a tax on black-owned products. Is all I'm saying.
Okay. On black, yeah, you know, I agree.
We're gonna take our reparations.
Call it CPD,
y'all. We gotta go. We gotta let Stiletto do her thing so she can get these people grooving on our way out the door. We will see y'all next week. Bye-bye.
Bye. Next Monday. Shout out to Stiletto. We love you and appreciate you, hardworking woman.
Thank y'all for having me.
All right, so we have Christmas coming up, so we're gonna do it out. We're gonna close it out like this. Y'all be safe out there. The weather is crazy. And we're gonna end it out like this. Each and every Wednesday, Illustrate Radio. Let's get it. All the mistletoe. Check. Make sure y'all check out Illustrate Radio each and every Wednesday. We'll see y'all next Wednesday at 9 p.m. Thank you. Good night.